Hi everyone and welcome to today's card reading. Today I'm going to be doing it a little bit different, and what I want you to do is take a nice deep breath in and exhale, and I want you to focus on each card, and as you're looking at them, allow your mind to be naturally drawn to whichever card it is you wish to choose. So I'll leave you for a moment while you just connect. Okay. If you chose this card, the message for you today is: it is time for you now to understand that the situation that you have currently been in is coming to an end. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and there are big changes coming into play today. You will be looking to change patterns that you don't want to continue any longer. You have recognised that it's the end of that situation, and you know that it is time to move on. Whether that's the end of a job, end of a relationship, end of a pattern that you wish to finish, that's fine, that's not a problem. It could be that it's the end of a friendship. It can be so many different things, but it isn't ending, and it's not to be discouraged by that ending, but to embrace it for what it is and know that it will get better. Okay, second card, if you chose this card, this one is the 9 of Air. So it's expecting the worst. So currently you may be experiencing a little bit of insomnia, not being able to shut the mind off and relax, and you don't know why and you can't figure out what's going on. That's okay, accept it for what it is, and that's what's important. Try not to stop things from occurring as they do. Try and recognise the thoughts for what they are, note them down, take a nice deep breath, let them out. Sometimes when we try and prevent something from happening, it actually occurs even more so, and I found that especially when you're trying to clear the mind, the more you focus on clearing the mind, the more thoughts that come. So it is important to acknowledge any thoughts and try and change that mind pattern. So for example, if we're fearing that things are not going to work out because it's us or always happens to me, that kind of attitude is what we need to focus on turning around. So have a look at your mind chatter. Are you talking to yourself positively? Are you talking to yourself negatively? If so, what can we do to change that? Let's be conscious of our thoughts today. Let's think about what we're talking to ourselves with and how we can change that for the positive for us and for you. So that's the second card, so mindful of thoughts. And finally, the third card, if you was more guided to this card is the Knight of Earth. So you need to buckle down, you need to honour your commitments, you need to follow through on any plans that you have created, and basically give yourself a big swift kick up the backside. Now, we like to have lots of ideas, lots of plans, we want to make things happen, and sometimes we want it yesterday, but we have to do the work that goes behind it. So make sure you're buckling down, finishing off college courses, following through on long-term plans, doing what it is that you set at the beginning of the year in terms of intention. Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself? And what changes can you do to push that forward? You are being looked after and you are being guided through all three of these cards. It's just a fact of being aware, consciously aware now of where we see ourselves. Focus on it and it will turn out in your favour. So again, the first card, which was the 10 of Air, so that's the end of the situation, which is good. It's going to open up new doors, new possibilities, and things will get better. The second card was the 9 of Air, which is about positive self-chatter. Be conscious of your thoughts and make sure you're focusing on changing the thought process into a positive one. And finally, the Knight of Earth, which means we need to buckle down, get jobs done, and make sure we're focusing on our plan, no distractions, and basically going for it. Right, I hope these are some help to you, and if you'd like any more information, you can find me on Inner Nurture Therapies on Facebook and Instagram. Have an amazing day.